everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's another exciting Saturday night for me. Hubby's working, of course, and I've finished my entry haul and it's time to move on to the next thing. Tonight I want to share with you a couple thrifted items that I'm going to upcycle that I've had for about a month or so, and I picked this up. This is just an unfinished footstool that someone bought. It looks like something from like 1990. The one side is showing a cat motif and this side is showing a cow motif, and this one inside the box is the cow one. I paid $1.99 for it, and it'll be totally worth it when I get done. I think it's going to look like something out of a farmhouse boutique, so I'm excited to get that finished. The next thing I picked up was just this little wooden basket. I love the shape of it. That's what drew me to buy it. I like the painted flowers, but I would rather just have it be a solid color. I do have a little bit of wood glue I need to squirt in there just to secure that little veneer that's trying to come apart, but you'll never know it once it's dried. If you've never seen one of my Thrifted Upcycle episodes, I basically show you the before and after. I don't go into a lot of detail in the in-between, simply for the fact that what you find at a thrift store is going to be totally different from what I have. It's just to show you that with very little effort, you can give something new life that's old and ugly and outdated. And I hope these two projects here will prove that point. I'm going to take this out of the box and show you the parts that I'll be working with, and then I'm going to go ahead and glue that little piece together. Okay, here are the little stool parts. I had all 5 parts in here. Now this stool, with it being the cow motif, it actually has a little cow tail that hangs underneath the stool on the edge, and I'm just going to discard this since I'm certainly not keeping the cow theme. And both pieces I'm going to probably paint the same color. And I just pulled this here so I can show you. I'm just going to do just kind of I think this one's called traditional beige, 50 cents at Walmart. I'm going to make my own chalk paint so I don't have to strip any of this stuff. I use the same chalk paint recipe all the time. It's 2 parts paint, 1 part plaster Paris. So for a little bottle like this, 2 ounces of paint to 1 ounce of the powder and a couple tablespoons of water, and that's it. And so I'm going to paint both pieces with that. What I need to do now is go ahead and get my husband's drill, and I'm going to put my little stool together. Okay, I have got my stool chalk painted. It's nice and dry, and I went upstairs and on my computer and just played around with some graphics. I wanted to put something on the top of the stool, just wasn't sure, and I printed this off that has a bee on it. It says "Be kind." And with my husband being a beekeeper, that's where I kind of narrowed down my motif. But I ended up finding this. This was some kind of personalized honey label maker or something. And it says "Pure Raw Honey." And I put "Anemic Hives, Lucy, Tennessee." And I just printed it on some brown craft paper. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut the circle out. I'm going to decoupage it on top of the stool with some Mod Podge. With me using a little thicker paper, it won't bubble as bad, hopefully. Okay, just want to give you an update on my little basket here. I got that chalk painted with the same paint, put some clear wax on it, and just roughed it up with a little sandpaper. I plan on putting a couple bows on this basket and some fall flowers. And my stool here, I've got my graphic on there. I'm letting the decoupage dry, and then I'm going to sand it a little bit, and then I'll be ready to show you both projects. I just want to show you what I'm using to fill up my basket. I went and pulled anything fall related in my flower stash, so I'm just going to make that work to keep from buying something different, and I need to use it up anyway. And then I have just a piece of styrofoam that I'm going to cut up and put in the basket. And then for a bow on each side of the basket, I found I keep occasionally a shirt or two of my husband's that, you know, is kind of cream or beige, and I actually cut the sleeve off of one of his old shirts. I'm just going to spiral cut this sleeve into cloth ribbon. Okay friends, here is my finished little wooden basket. I love how it turned out. I brought it down here to my downstairs bathroom, and it's just sitting on a little cabinet I redid a couple years ago that stores extra TP. That little cloth ribbon right there looks cute with the little acorns on there. Here's a little bit better view of it, and I'm by no means a flower arranger, and I just started sticking stems in there till it filled itself up, and then stuck a little moss in there to cover up the styrofoam. I haven't started decorating for fall yet, but this is a beginning. I enjoy having fall colors in every room of the house. Okay, here is my stool. It's still a little tacky, but I want to go ahead and get this video finished But I love how it turned out. I just let it dry a little more, took some sandpaper and roughed it up just a little bit. And I have a personalized honeybee footstool. I think it's really cute there. After it completely dries, I may end up putting, something on it. That's where it's going to probably be, in front of my fireplace in the front living room.